Yellowstone. And there's the moon. Our car keeps thinking it's another headlight. And we are going to what people call Grizzly Overlook, which is not on the map of Yellowstone's map, but it's between Trout Creek and Alum Creek in Hayden Valley, and that is where wolves are known to be spotted. And we are going to go see if we can find some. So we will let you know. Goodbye. Look at that little baby. Oh, just got one pooping. Oh. So the holdup here is a bison leading the traffic. And we are basically waiting for him to get out of the road. And he just doesn't care. We're still waiting. Oh, is he turning? Ooh, yes, he turned off the road. Thank you, Mr. Bison. Okay, is that guy, am I getting ready to watch someone get gored? Is there yelling out at him? Or are they videoing? All right, so now we should be picking up pace again. We've got, where is it? Where's the thing? Oh, 49 minutes, 33 miles to get back to the teepee place where Deer and Aunt Janice have been all day long hanging out while we've been dealing with towing and breakdowns and rental car switches, not necessarily in that order. Let's see where that guy went. When we get up here. Oh, there he is. He's kind of cool, so we're going to keep the camera on him. He's in the woods. Yeah. Hey, Mr. Bison. He's walking along. He's handsome. We are in our new rental car. That story will be told later. I've told a little bit throughout the day. And we are now going to look for wildlife before dinner. So, be back later. Bye. 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 You gonna put your window down?
You want to put it down? You want to put it down? Huh?
Okay. They don't care about us at all. Bless you. She's allergic to bison. See it.
Bison jump. Okay.
Hello, everybody.
Hello.
Hello.
It is September 10th, Saturday, right?
It's Saturday. It's going fast.
Ooh. So, how was your day?
Today was very relaxing.
Good for you.
Yes, we really had a good leisure day.
Come over this way.
We woke up just on our own this morning and got dressed and went to the restaurant and had a nice breakfast and came back over here, and then we had a message from Kenza.
Yes, because John and I got up at 5, and we left at 5:30 to go into the park to look for wolves. And it was beautiful. We did not see any wolves. So we were coming back because we had told them we would probably be back by 9:30 to go to breakfast. Well, about 8:30, we heard a big sound, and luckily John knows about vehicles. So we pulled over, and the alternator belt had broken and was just stripped. And so we tried driving a little bit, but then it just would not go. So one thing I learned interesting about Yellowstone Park is no one can tow a car in Yellowstone Park except Yellowstone people. So there's no AAA. You can't call AAA and have them come get you. You can't call your rental car company and have them come get you. Well, first of all, there was no phone. There's no cell service, no texting. So we just sat there and someone stopped. So I ended up riding with them into Fishing Bridge Station, which was about an hour away.
Well, how'd you get in touch with them?
They just stopped and we just trusted them. And so John stayed with the car. I rode with these people. And the guy had a phone that had service before mine. Mine never did. So I called. I said, I have got to call my mom and my aunt. They're back at the place. And they think we went. Well, we did. I mean, we all they know is we went to look for wolves, and they will worry if we don't come back. So I called this place, and they put us into their landlines in this place, but you can use. So I let them know that we were going to be gone most of the day. Well, then the tow truck lady, young girl, I heard her tell someone she was going to be on a tow for 5 hours. So then I knew. So that was my day. Going back to get John, get the tow truck at East Yellowstone, and driving 86 miles to West Yellowstone. Dropping the car at, we got to see a new part of the park though, the private only employees, because it was just back, it wasn't at a rental car place. It was just like where other beat up cars were, wrecked cars.
Oh.
And then she took us to the airport, which she had called in advance to the Avis place and made sure there was a car. So that was good. Mm-hmm. So we've got a lot of reimbursing to get though, because we spent a lot of money today. Then John and I had to drive 86 miles back over here. We had to get something to eat. We hadn't had anything to eat. So we stopped to get something to eat. Then we came here. We got them and then go. So our day was 12 hours long from leaving here to getting back here to them.
And then you've been up since then.
Yes.
Since you got here what time?
Well, we got here at 5:30.
5:30.
So we had not showered. We had dirty socks on. We just jumped up and ran. So we had to shower. And then we all got in the car and went to look for wild animals.
And we saw some buffalo.
Yes.
I mean, bison up really close. Really
Yes.
close.
Yes.
That was great.
Another herd. We saw several herds of bison.
And so...
But we had a little nap this afternoon.
Yeah, after we had breakfast, we sat and talked a little bit, and then we decided we'd see if we could take a nap, and we did.
And we walked around outside and got some ice cream and sat out on the rockers at the restaurant. And so it all worked out fine.
It all worked out great. If it would have been worse if we'd all been together, because the tow truck was a huge climb up, big truck. Would not have fit us all. So it worked out. It was great.
It did.
And it was our day of not really any special thing we had to go do. So, and actually John and I swung by Artist Point on the way back. We saw it. We're like, we don't know if we're going to come back in the park. Let's just run in here real quick. And I didn't want to do a selfie because I hadn't even washed my face. And I'd worn a hat, so I had to have my hat on. But we did a selfie, but nobody might ever see it. But anyway, it was good.
It was good. And they took us back to see the bison again this afternoon.
Yes.
Thank you for doing that.
Sure.
Yeah.
And we saw a really cool elk right on the side of the road, which I wish I could have seen. We also this morning when we got to, it was 21 degrees when we got to the view, looking for the wolves. The bison were asleep, all around, asleep with frost all over them. And it looked like they were in snow. And then as we came back, they had woken up and they were crunching on the frozen grass. And you could hear it crunching. It was really neat. So I've offered them, we're going to go back tomorrow to try for wolves again. I've told them they can go if they want to go.
At 5 o'clock.
Yes.
And what was our response
I
to
think
that?
silent crickets. Nothing.
Oh my.
So, all right. Well, I'm going to go. Do we need, well, we'll talk about that after. All right. Because we're going to bed soon. It's 9:30, but we don't have TV. If you don't have your phone, you're not even going to have any
I know
music.
it's got to be in there. Because I just think I grabbed everything and went.
Okay. So,
Because if you pick this up, I imagine you did. All
okay.
right.
Well,
We'll talk
tomorrow
to y'all
morning,
tomorrow.
we're going to look for wolves again. And then we check out of this TP resort. They call it a resort. I guess it is. It was in the 1903.
Well, it's a real nice
It is
resort.
can be.
We'll have to video the rooms in the morning, but John and I are gonna go for wolves. We'll be back by 9:30. Then we're gonna check out and we're gonna drive up the Chief Joseph Scenic Byway. No, actually we're going to Cody, hit that byway, go up to near Cook City and drive the North America's most spectacular drive. 63 miles from there to Red Lodge, Montana.
Oh, all right.
Okay.
And then we're spending the night in Red Lodge, Montana.
Oh, good.
At an
Okay.
Airbnb house.
Okay.
So,
Let's go to bed so we
Okay.
can get up and get started.
bye.
Goodbye.